Well, great afternoon. I'm so disappointed in some of these channels. This one, what is it called? Pro-Democracy Network has a title, Ghislaine Maxwell changes her mind, testifies against Trump today. Total clickbait. 100% clickbait. So that's another channel that I'm not going to watch again because I don't honor clickbait. Drawing you in and you listen to the whole freaking thing and there's not, well, she could change her mind, she could. So as they're talking, I'm pulling the cards. What I got is wanting the truth, asking for the truth, the divine feminine, bring the truth. One side of it, we have this new action, and the other side of it, figuring out the next move. Now, the survivors are going to go and speak to, is it Congress or the House? Where Comey is on the 3rd of September. So what we have, the reading's about, contemplating it, what's right there, wanting a victory, and trying to strengthen it, trying to strengthen a way to have a victory. Okay? We want the truth to come out. You know, people want the Epstein files released. But the energy coming into it is the nightmare scenario, the concern when it comes to the long term, and then continuing to try to get away with it, okay, trying to hide it. You put these out so you can see them. Long term, the nightmare continues for the long term on what they've tried to get away with, what they continue to try to get away with. The survivors of this have this long-term misery, concern. This is affecting their lives for the long term. And what we've got going now is, again, trying to temper what's hidden, trying to keep it hidden, and walking away from it, okay? Walking away from what's hidden to temper it. We don't actually want it to get out. This is Comer. These are the die-hard Repugly Uglies that have sold their soul. Continuing at the center of it to hide things, tempering it by walking away from it, not releasing the information, the files in their entirety, because the challenge is this moving forward, the fight for an action, blocking the lovers, blocking them, okay? So their fight, their challenge is to continue to block the survivors, block the information from coming out. Potential outcome, we have judgment. When it comes to the message, information, and the new information being presented, there will be judgment coming down when it comes to what these women are going to say. So if we look at this, they're contemplating the judgment, the new information of strength that may come down. But the center of it, they're still trying to hide it. The hidden things, the long term, blocking, continuing to want to block it for the long term. To temper it by walking away from it. Not wanting to engage it, wanting to, again, you know, like you have a defense lawyer that's going to trash the victims, walking away from the truth. So it's the nightmare of what's hidden by these women, what's been hidden, the nightmare they're living with. When it comes to hiding things, there's still that ongoing club and action in hand to try to get away with it. When it comes to the long term, they want a victory in hiding it. There's the ongoing nightmare that they're trying to get away with, concern for these women. Tempering, strengthening this tempering of it for the long term. And not liking what's there, so they're just going to walk away from it. We're not going to pursue it. We're not going to, So when it comes to blocking this information, the messages, they want to hide it as much as they can. Blocking the judgment by walking away from it. Tempering this new information by blocking as much as they can. And again, blocking the testimonies of these women that were Epstein and Trump victims. So don't expect a lot of revelation coming out when they testify to Congress. 9 out of 10, you're going to have ones like Comer trying to dismiss them or browbeat them or, say they're lying or something. But let's see at the clarification what it says. So the center of it all, we have what's being offered up, the fight of what's being offered up. Above it, figuring out the next move, the next action, looking out to the distance, and mentally tying it up, constraining, wanting to constrain some of it, okay? Constraining what's being offered up. One side of it, blocking information, not taking it in, not validating it. Yeah, we've got the dark drama on top of it. Those that are chained by their desires, sold their souls, okay, that are willing to manipulate it, willing to manipulate what's there, because it pushes him to the edge, okay? It outs Trump. So they're going to do all they can to block it. Because they've sold their souls to Trump, to the devil. The other side of it, where this is moving to, the chariot in motion. Don't like the harvest. Okay, looking at the harvest that's coming. Foundation out of their nightmare. And the other side of it, wanting to overturn it. Pushed to the edge, wanting to overturn this. And this was all, again, about his privilege. The privilege of wealth and power. So trying to offer up a way to continue to control these women, okay, keep them bound. The dark drama offered up that's led to their nightmares, their PTSD. What's offered up from the harvest is another manipulation that they're trying to put into place, because he feels pushed to the edge when it comes to them on the other side, seeing from a different viewpoint, overturning what he did with his wealth and power. Okay? So when it comes to the wealth and what's being given out, when it comes to the light, the truth that these women possess, okay? And his desires, his lecherous desires when it came to the young women, the children, basically, we've got him, again, trying to be ruled. He's being ruled by the mind when it comes to justice and the wheel turning on his family of pedophiles. When it comes to actually getting at truth, he's going to try to bring out some new drama, a new justification, authority, to find a way to continue to hide it. Okay? So they're going to continue to find some way to manufacture a way to hide this, to discount it, to walk away from it, to continue to victimize these women that were victimized as young girls. These guys have no concern how it can affect somebody's life. Don't care. No big deal. No big deal. It's just sex. No big deal. Well, it is a big deal. Okay? It is a big deal. Okay? So on that note, I'll leave that here. We'll see if the cards are right or wrong, but what's the date today? Well, we've got, 3 more days before these now women are going to testify. Let's see what happens. How are they going to try to block this? How are they going to try to manipulate it? Remains to be seen. But yeah, they have a right to have a voice. So on that note, I'll leave that here. We'll see you online.